what? Hey, God first.
No arguments over here.
Did y'all hear Jay?
What he said?
I'm talking about I'm over here drinking oil.
Drinking that black oil?
That is crystal light.
I thought we was talking about a conference today, but today we're going to talk about that oil.
I said that when she lifted in the car. I'm like, is she drinking oil? I definitely thought that was oil.
Jesus be a buzz.
All around, man. Every day.
That's another level. It's time to start the show.
Let's get it, my boy.
Welcome back to the All In Show.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Hollywood Harwell.
Yeah.
The live is DJ.
Yeah.
The best DJ.
Yeah.
Just got off work, DJ.
Yeah.
Worked a job before that, DJ.
Tired as hell.
Man, he was off today. I don't want to hear it. Bro, Dusty, what's the deal?
What's happening, man? How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
We got some more legends.
Definitely.
Got some legends in the building, my boy.
Yep.
All right.
We got 4 on. 3 on the camera and 1 in the back.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
Shout out to the executive producer.
Yes.
Like you always say, we don't introduce the legends. We let the legends introduce themselves and what y'all do and what your sign is.
And if you iPhone or Android today?
On God.
Android.
Yes. So you taking off first. Go
Cut
ahead,
this.
introduce yourself.
No. Okay. I'm with you when you're right.
The quickest show ever.
No. Start with the youngest.
Okay. Start with me for it.
No, alright.
Come on now.
My name is Kortesha Jones. I'm a Gemini. I play sports.
Okay, it's 2 of y'all. Okay.
And I go to school.
Where you go to school at?
Kankakee.
Yeah.
School.
That's love.
For the
What's your zodiac?
That's all we do.
Gemini? iPhone or Android?
iPhone all the
Yeah,
way.
he was cool.
Yeah.
Big iPhone users.
That's one. Oh.
No, it's another one.
It's another one.
But I get Android in because that's what I started off with, though.
So we're going to tie it up. Cool.
No, it's what he has now.
It ain't where you're from, it's where you at.
Is that that's
Period.
what we're doing today?
Oh, yeah.
Period.
I see you finna
Sometimes it's about where you was, because that where you was and take you where you need to
But it's where
be.
you came from and where you at now. So,
But it builds you
Where you at right
to
now.
be able to get the iPhone,
Which is
so it
understandable.
equips you to help you to understand. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Kortesha. I'm a Pisces.
Yeah.
Talking about some big Pisces over here.
Big Pisces over here. And we iPhone.
Ooh, you finna be.
Big
That's
iPhone
2
users.
points.
Your head for hurt.
Big iPhone user.
Big iPhone user?
Yes.
Well, you said you gotta say what you do for a living.
I'm in the healthcare field.
Okay.
For sure.
And I'm in a making of starting my own business.
Oh,
That's
God.
what I'm talking about.
Let's get it.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to her co-workers because she already working me, so I know y'all shout them out.
Yeah.
Everybody called me Teresa, but my real name is Latresa.
Okay.
I'm a Taurus.
I rock the Taurus. Is you cool?
I don't like Taurus.
I don't do iPhones. Android
That's what I'm talking about.
all day,
We can tell.
Yes, sir.
every day.
Yes, sir.
You deserve to have an
Buddhist.
Android talking like that.
Ooh.
And what do you?
Taurus.
I know.
And what do you do
My
for a
daughter
living?
one. I already know. Y'all.
What I do for a living?
Yes, ma'am.
I have my own business. It's called Boss That Beard Up.
Yeah.
And if you don't have
That's
a beard,
love.
don't even try to get no.
And if you don't have a beard, let me tell you, I wish Kortesha didn't have the braids in because her hair was short. You know, I ain't gonna tell the situation.
Right.
But then, you know, the edges grew in, and now she dripping the hair.
We pro edges on this show.
Pro edges.
And
Pro
then
edges
hold
on the
on.
show.
And
I
then-
seen the video.
And then, hold
I
on.
got some now.
That's why I was like, I
Look,
see
right. And then my grandson, You know, his hair draping because when he first, you know, did you even have it?
What?
Have locks. When I started my business, because I just started it last year
Okay.
in January.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it before.
You did, but it grew all the way out, didn't it? That boss that beard up, but hair oil did that thing, didn't it? Yeah, y'all better get some.
sure,
Stop
for sure.
sleeping on me. All I got to say.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
So what brings you to the show? I know that you got an event going on, and we want you to go ahead and tell us a little bit more about it.
Oh.
Is that a lot of pressure?
Mm.
If not, I can walk you into
Okay.
it.
No.
Okay.
I got this. He said, "What brings me to the show?"
Yeah,
Well,
you came to talk to the
who was
people.
I talking to first? Was it you or Mitch?
It probably
Mitch. And he was like, "Oh, we gotta get
His
you to
name
the
Broke
show."
Dusty, though, just so you know.
Broke Dusty. What broke? Hold on, before I even explain that.
We also accept DJ Money Make It Mitch, but you can only say it one time during the show.
Who is
What?
Where Broke Dusty come from? That's
The brokest and the dustiest.
Yeah.
Shout it out.
All right, so I was arguing with this lady on the book. 'Cause I
This how we know if you watch the show or
So-
not, because we tell us a lot.
do. Whenever y'all see on the book, I'm winning the argument. They go left. So
Yeah.
you broke.
and I just get off.
Yeah.
Because when it come to you, let me go.
But she got irate. She tried to hand me some personal items of hers, and I declined.
Mm.
So you broke, ugly, dusty, buster, whatever. So I said, okay, let me trademark it.
Okay.
So now when people say broke dusty, like you just said,
Come on.
I get paid for it.
Come on.
My
I know
boy.
that's right.
The money man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So yeah, so that's where broke dusty come from.
All right.
For sure.
Got you. So I was talking to Broke Dusty.
Yeah.
And he was like, "We'll get you on the show." So I'm like, "Cool." That's when y'all talked and both of y'all agreed.
Okay, so that was the first time y'all talked was at Andre
Andre.
Reed. Shout out. It was his grand opening.
Shout out to
Yo.
Dre.
Man, we love Andre Reed on
Love
Andre
him.
Reed's usually on the show.
Yes.
For sure, that's my guy. So that's when y'all. That's when this. Okay.
That's
Keep
how
going,
I
my
jumped
fathers.
off.
Yeah. Okay. So you said that's how the conference started. Or
Get
that's
your
how you,
No,
on the
that's
show,
how
is
the
what I said.
conversation.
I walked
So how
up
did-
to her and I was like, "Get your it's on the show."
And I
Done,
said,
done.
"Yep, okay, when?"
So
I'll let you know.
That's how it happened.
And then threw me out of date, and I said, "Cool."
That's when you walked up.
done and done. That was smooth.
2 seconds.
I wish our conversation. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's him. A lot of times it's me.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
say something.
I've been drinking.
You can't start with me on my show.
Come on now. That's that Holy Spirit talking. Hey,
I think it's
We
you.
gonna
Hey.
get church line out of here.
let me get
Cut
some of
the
that
show,
oil you
show,
drinking
show.
over there.
Cut the-
All right.
So you have a conference coming up as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit more about the conference?
It's called, it's Boss Up to Be Fearless, which is, it's like a ministry / business.
Okay.
So it started off being, it was 2020, I actually started doing COVID.
Okay.
And so I was kind of nervous because text messages was going, I'm like, where these messages coming from? And it was like only 10 people could be in the room. So I'm like, man, I got it set for 25. 17 showed, which was a blessing.
Shout
And
out to
this,
the 17.
man, thank y'all. To God be the glory. Telling y'all. Y'all just don't know because these last few years, I've been through a lot with my health. A lot, especially this year. So it worked out, and then God gave me the name for it. So then 2021 came. I'm all excited. I was supposed to do it 2 days, but then I said I'm overstepping God. I just do the one until He say do different.
Right.
So it's still, I just consider it Boss Up to Be Fearless. It's like I really don't have a title for it. It's we gonna boss up and we gonna be fearless with
I
this
think that's
thing.
the title in itself.
yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah, because what people don't understand is everybody, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. They get their LLCs. I'm a boss, baby. You don't even know what a boss is. Sit down somewhere,
Okay.
figure out what a boss is.
Right.
God took me to, He said, go look at the adjective. Now he didn't say verb, adverb, noun, pronoun. He said, Teresa, go look at that adjective for
Gonna break it
boss.
down for us, okay?
Excellence and outstanding. You be excellent, not perfect, and outstanding in whatever your mission, your journey, your goals, your vision, your dreams, and be fearless when you do it, because the word of God said God don't give us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. But what we lack at is the power that he has given us. And honestly, none of us on earth is literally walking in the power that he has given us.
Agreed.
So if we really do it, every day we wake up, we'll be like, God help me to boss up and be fearless. By the way, don't use my stuff because you can't use it.
Oh, God.
Trademark, copywritten, ministry.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. You can say it all day, but just don't use it because we're being caught. You can't use excellent and outstanding either, because that's on my logo for boss that beard up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, I feel you.
Yeah.
So is there an age requirement to go to this conference?
Bring your children.
Bring everybody.
This is what this year.
Okay, so this is for men and women as
This
well?
everybody.
He said it again.
What'd he say?
BYOB. Bring
Bring
your
your
own Bibles.
Hey,
Bring
Hey,
your
hey,
What
that's
did
a
you
good one. That's
say?
a good
Bro,
one.
Bestie on the fly.
bring your baby.
Bring your own
Okay.
Bible. Bring your own babies.
bring your own babies.
If you bring your own bottle, I ain't gonna stop that
Bring your
show.
own
That
bottle,
show,
bring your
whatever
own
you
babies.
drinking.
Just don't
But
mix them together.
Bring
Don't
your
let
own
the
baby
baby
mama.
read the bottle.
yeah, don't let
Bring your
the
own
bread.
baby
don't-
daddies too.
Bring
Bring them,
your
bring them
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Because this is the thing I'm trying to get everybody on. This year I'm going different.
Don't bring that.
Because what I'm trying to get, Lord have mercy. It's like I can't talk around. It's almost like he throw me off if I ain't focused.
He doing it all. He got you right.
Yeah,
Keep
so-
doing
Doing
it.
strong.
So
Feel free to say whatever you got. Go ahead.
So this year we're going different. We talk about business, but we also talk about self. How can we improve self?
For sure.
This year we're going to talk about business, but we're going into self. Because what people don't understand is everybody want the LLC. Everybody want, I want to go after my dreams. I want my visions. I want my goals. I want a house. They still want their 40 acres and a mule. They still want the reparations. Whatever it is. My thing of it is, if you ain't got it together in here, your mind ain't together, you discombobulated, how you gonna boss up? How you gonna get your business going?
What Laura Hill say? How you gonna win if you ain't right within?
Oh, God.
And then
Come
you gonna
again.
be
Oh,
like that
again.
bag lady.
Oh,
Dre, you got too much stuff.
You can't hurry up.
Dragging all them bags like that. Where you going?
Wow.
How far you gonna get?
Yeah.
It's like work with
let
you.
the show a starter list to some Erica. I'm ready.
So it's just like work with you first. Work within. Work within your heart. A lot of times you come across people, and this is what I said, and if don't nobody agree, I ain't talking about y'all, people in general. Kankakee is filled with a lot of broken people. A lot.
Yeah.
From the parents. And I understand a lot of times they say it starts with the parents. Parents are broken.
Plus, we broke it from the pandemic, so we social creatures, and for 2 years we've kind of been pushed away from each other for the most part. Not saying
Kids
you wasn't
too,
able-
everybody.
And
everybody.
then, but not
Just a
only
trickle
that,
effect.
you got to go way
the
back.
money that got tight. Yeah.
And then you got to go way back to whatever they was already carrying.
Right.
Whatever troubles and trials they was already going through.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that pandemic, bam, added on to it.
A lot of us were able, and I'm talking from experience myself, a lot of us were able to mask a lot of our own personal issues because you were able to go around, be around other people. You were able to go out and find pleasures, in the outside world and things and objects and events. Then when the pandemic hit, boom, I'm at home, especially in the beginning, and it's me.
Yeah.
You know what I did for the pandemic though?
What you do?
My kids was like, Mama, where you going? I was always dressed up.
Okay.
Because God told me, dress like you going somewhere.
Lord, I did.
Had to put my Pumas on. Had to get a little cute. Because some people may look at it as, oh, it's just Mitch. Broke Dusty.
Thank you.
It's just Ryan. You got another name?
I'm Hollywood Harwell.
Hollywood Harwell. So you got Hollywood.
Yeah.
So people may look at it as, oh, we just going to sit down. We just going to, chop it up with them. No. They going somewhere.
Yeah.
Broke Dusty and Hollywood. They going somewhere. So when y'all come with them, dress like y'all going too.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that God helped me to understand. Dress like you going somewhere. So during the whole pandemic, I got up every day dressed up. One not open, but Walmart,
That's hilarious.
Kroger's,
And you were there.
Walmart, Kroger's, and at my kid's house. Dressed up. Because my thing is, at any time, somebody can call you and want to say, can you get in? Broke Dusty, hey, we got some people we need you to meet. Hollywood, we got some people. Oh, Kortesha, you about to open a business. Oh, I see Jay, number 15, out there on that field. That boy bad with it.
Okay.
So the thing is,
What?
Mama Car, hey, we see you. You gotta be dressed together.
See, I was the exact
Really
opposite.
do.
So
That was
when
the first time I started wearing sweatpants, when they was like, oh, we gonna be at home? Bust out these bad boys. I ain't worn in a long time.
but when that Zoom call come through, you gotta be ready.
At least the top up.
At least the top.
Yeah, I don't care if you only got on drawers. Boy, you better go put on a polo shirt. You better brush that beard and go throw some on your head. They gotta see what's below.
I completely agree.
That
So
is
as much as I'm playing about how I dressed, and I did, I got really comfortable. But at work, it went the other way. So I went to work and was like, hey, what more y'all got? I ain't got nothing else to do. What more y'all got?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna pay you nothing extra. Cool. What more y'all got?
Right.
Turned around and got a promotion.
Y'all
from
Come
it.
on.
So,
Yeah.
turned around and got a promotion from it. Got to work from home. So I get to wear hoodies in my conferences at work, and I don't deal with customers on a regular basis anymore. So
See?
I completely say what you're saying, and I want to piggyback off of something you said. You had said that a lot of businesses, they don't realize they need to heal within, right? A lot of businesses don't realize you selling self, regardless of what your product is. You selling self. People book Broke Dusty normally because they like Broke Dusty, or somebody that they trust and respect
Yeah.
spoke highly of him, right?
Sure.
So people don't realize that. And as a business, you're a salesperson.
Yeah.
And it don't matter if you don't talk to any of the customers. Your sales trickles down to your employees. Your sales, you can do through a website. If you aren't able to express yourself through the website,
Right.
then you just wasting your time, right?
Yeah.
So that's another big thing I want to make sure that we reiterate that, yeah, you are your own boss, right? And you have made it to the big top, right? But you still represent you, and you still represent the brand.
Right.
So you got to be able to sell yourself and make yourself presentable to the world. So you can chase all the LLCs,
Come on.
and all the corporations you want. You know what I'm saying?
Come
you get all
on.
the articles of a corporation. You can do whatever you need, but
He preaching.
I'm not preaching. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
you'll hear me
What a
say,
tambourine. Go get the tambourine. I know you got one.
I ain't got no tambourine, but I can clap.
And it does have a lot to do with self.
Yeah.
It's on the inside. Because the better, and I always believe this, the better you feel, the better you look.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's true.
It doesn't matter what you say about him, her. It doesn't matter. It's how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I
And
began
I do believe that.
Yeah. And when I began to do what God was instructing me, next thing I know, I start hearing people saying, girl, you glowing. I'll be like, ain't nothing but God. Ain't nothing but God.
That's right.
Because I knew, like, it takes that. And sometimes you can be healed, but it can be some other stuff that God want to heal and get out the way because He trying to take you somewhere.
Because a lot of people, and we said this on a previous episode, that a lot of people don't realize that it's not the pain that you're supposed to hold on to. It's the lesson, right? So just because you got hurt, that experience sucked.
Right.
That's cool, but you're supposed to let that go.
Get over that
It's-
shit.
It's the lesson. So what lesson did you take from it? Put that in the backpack and let's go.
Right.
Let's
Now, I'm
roll.
not saying you don't have moments.
Let's
where-
roll.
There are moments you
We
get
outta
weak.
here.
Everybody have moments you get weak.
Yeah.
And you go back and you remember the
Man,
memory.
it's time to go.
But sometimes you just gotta
Time to
splash
go.
your face
Because
and
that pain will keep you stagnant.
Yeah.
It'll keep you stuck.
It's the
where
rear
you
view.
at. But you gotta stop. And not saying you're gonna let it go all at one time,
Mhm.
but little by little.
Yeah.
And you'll look up and be like, whew, I got past that.
Man, it's
Right.
time to
So-
go.
Sometimes-
Right.
Yeah, you gotta let that
Time
stuff
to go.
Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Sometimes
Yeah.
the memory just holding on and you running
Right.
forward.
You mess around being the same
But-
grade.
Got
But
to
you know what the
For real.
No, you right.
You mess around being a 5th year senior.
You right. That's cool.
let
The
No,
you
man.
gotta let that stuff go. You gotta let
red
it go.
shirted.
Nah.
But you want to know
Yeah.
the biggest problem? People they do not want to admit that they got a problem.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think it's hard for people to admit they have an issue?
Number one, they don't want nobody to
Yeah.
know. It's an embarrassment. And then they feel like if I tell somebody, they're going to go tell everybody else. Which I
Which what
understand.
happens.
But you know
That
what?
happens,
But
though.
you know
Yeah,
what?
it does.
People are gonna know because they're gonna go by how you acting, how
Yeah.
you treating the next person.
Yeah.
They gonna know.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say a word.
Yeah.
Right.
But they
But
gonna
that's
know.
why I tell people, like I can be looking at Facebook and I'm looking at those posts where they're saying, I wish I had somebody to talk to me, my little special self. I go straight to their inbox. Well, I see what you said. You want to pray? People don't like when people call their messenger. And I see posts that say, I don't like when people call my messenger. But then next week, y'all talking about I need prayer.
Yes, it's true.
What you say, Jay? Say it.
A lot of times, and I want to make sure we move on from this. 'Cause I don't want to start the beginning of the episode just holding on to the negativity of people. But
Right.
a lot of times, people just want the solution. They don't want to go through the process. And the process is the solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They
you
got
can
to
have
go
a bad,
through it.
You can have a bad spouse, but the process is breaking from the spouse, not fixing the spouse, right? Because that's something you can't control.
Right.
You can have a bad job. The problem ain't fixing the job. It's you getting better to either boss up and get a better job or get a different job.
Right. Or
You know,
stay stuck.
So stay, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying
A lot of us-
to go to the finals, ain't
Yeah.
playing in the season.
Man, how you going?
How?
How you
How
going?
you playing in the Super Bowl? You ain't played that game.
How you going
Not
to the
one.
finals?
Didn't even
This is-
play
this
last
is
year
You
crazy.
ain't
either.
came to practice.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
You ain't been here all season.
Man, they didn't even pick you to play.
We
Ain't
make-
even in
There's a lot
your
of people like
draft.
that.
We make the
do
Super
something.
Bowl. You
You gotta
show
do
up
something.
with a whole jersey on.
Because complaining ain't
Come on,
gonna get
man.
you
Where you
nowhere.
been?
At all.
That's true.
At all.
No.
That's true. That's definitely your son's.
What she
That's
said?
definitely your son. She said complaining ain't gonna get you
Complaining
nowhere.
ain't
Man,
nowhere.
man, shut
Mm-mm.
that
You're gonna be
shit
standing
up,
right
bro.
there sitting there crying. And
But you know what? It's not easy for
Shut
everybody.
that
It
shit
ain't.
up, man.
Excuse me. It's not easy. And the reason why I say it's not easy for everybody, I can speak from experience.
Okay.
I went through a lot. I went through depression. I went through suicide. I went through rape. I went through molestation. I went through my son being raped. I went through a lot of stuff. I didn't get totally healed until I was 39 and I'm 48.
Shout out to the other side.
So what made you ultimately heal?
It took me and God. It took God.
Yeah.
I didn't go to no therapist. I'm not saying not to go. Don't go to no psychiatrist. They like to give you medicine. You don't need that. Go to somebody that can, always tell people, go to somebody that can relate. Go to somebody that's been through something.
That's it. That's it.
Don't go to somebody that they didn't just win the same class.
Yeah.
They going by what they professor said. The professor ain't even been through nothing. You see what I'm saying?
They need
It's like go to somebody that can literally relate to what you're going through. And then when you find that person, they can give you the necessary steps or whatever book they'll tell you to go read or whatever book they read to help them. But when I went through, it was just me and God. When I say it was a struggle. It was a struggle. You know, my niece from Florida, the one that came in last year, she said can you send me a short video talking about black trauma? I said, oh, Lord. A short video. What? I was like, okay.
Black people had trauma. The end.
and it ended up being a 60-second video, but she broke it down though.
Right.
And it's like we go through, and everybody just can't just get over it. And like I say, and I can admit, talk about me if you want. It just took me until I was 39. And you can't tell me nothing.
It just sounded like
every part, every ounce of me. But I thank God for allowing me to go through it. Because if I never went through it, I would never be where I am today and be the woman that I am.
For sure. Sound like you bossed up, dude.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
So, speaking of bossed up for the conference, where can the tickets be purchased and how much are they?
The tickets can be purchased. Contact me on Teresa Knew Me Renee. It's Facebook or Instagram, Boss Up to Be Fearless, or TikTok, Boss_CEO.
Okay. Oh.
Can you say that again?
Oh.
The last one,
Yeah, the last one.
Boss_CEO.
She have more followers than me. That's crazy.
Dude,
You say, yeah, I got about 12,000 followers.
I don't even know.
Awesome.
And then let me tell you.
We only got 5.
And then let me tell you. Oh, and then the tickets are $10.
okay.
And one thing about the conference, and I'm gonna tell you about them followers and stuff. One thing about the conference, it is a no judgment zone.
Sure.
I don't want nobody coming there with no
Yeah.
leave that at home.
Hit you with a right.
So,
Say it again.
I'm gonna hit you with a right. You gonna drop.
Ain't no
Ain't no violence. Ain't no violence.
He made the right handshake.
He gon' hug. He gon' pat you. He gon' pat you on the back with the right.
knocking them down. Oh God. Let's get it.
But it's a non-judgment free zone. I want people to come there because we doing it totally different. This is my 3rd annual, and this is my last one.
Trace?
And it's the last one.
Okay.
God gave
Benito?
me some other stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
If you need prayer, come to me. I'll write it down. I'll give it to all the people that need the prayer.
Oh
Pray.
God. For sure.
Why
For
y'all
sure.
there?
That's love.
Come on, man. Start them working early.
Yeah, you know, I'm ready to
Yeah.
start writing.
Start them working
I'm
early.
tired of being. You get out my inbox with these prayers. No.
And I
Get them out there. Get them out there.
But
you
see, I'm one of them people, I love to pray. I love it.
Okay.
But it's a no judgment free zone. And I just want people to come there and be comfortable. The minute you walk in, I just want y'all, and I'm a preacher.
Right.
And I'm not, one thing, I keep it real. I keep it real. And why hasn't Kortesha talked?
I don't know.
I was about to
All
say
the
something.
questions are yours. I'm ready to.
She
Yeah.
just been sitting there.
I ain't gonna lie
But
to
to
you.
piggyback off
powerful.
what
We
you
just
said
letting
though, when you
show,
said
show.
Hold on. What you say?
when you said start them early, she definitely took them under her wing. Like when she go to her, what they call it again?
The pop-up shop.
When she go to her pop-up and shops, he go
Oh God.
and he help her, and you would think it was his business the way he talk and everything.
So you talk
So
nice.
she training him up. She training him up right.
Yeah, for sure.
He set the table
Now, did she
up.
start y'all early?
She told me how to wash my clothes early, how to cook,
Yeah.
do all of that. Yeah.
Tell me about school when y'all was in school.
Oh, she was there. We in trouble, she there. We ain't in trouble, she there.
Lord have mercy. Popping up on you.
Yeah.
Don't even know what's
Don't wait.
going on.
Don't wait till your child. Let me.
Shout out
Yeah.
to them all.
Come on, mama.
That.
Come
Don't
on.
wait
That.
till your child get in trouble. Then you want to run over to the school and be all up in the teacher's face.
Yeah.
You know your child.
We gonna
Yeah.
circle back to that.
Some of them bad.
Right.
Because
They
you
just
know,
like
I
that.
was like that. I would go snap, cuss, act a fool.
Even though we clown.
Even though they clown.
You wasn't you was me.
But the teachers were wrong too.
Don't
But versus me going off on them, I wait till I got home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I snapped off. But you want to know one thing I did? I went back and apologized to every last teacher and principal.
Yeah.
See, a lot of parents don't do that.
They don't do that.
I
Right?
saw-
Or if the kid run home, well, my teacher this and my teacher that. They going off what the kids say. But do you go up to the school and see what's really going on? And a lot of parents do not.
No, and I was one of them parents that I just wasn't focused on mine. I could be walking past the office and see another kid. Give me back.
Yeah.
And I went in there. So it was times I saved kids from their parents being called or from them being suspended.
Right.
You know, so I was just one of them parents. I'm still like that today. I can see you somewhere. I can see somebody that went to school with my kids and they his pants down. I'd be like,
But now you can't even do that. You got a lot of parents that don't want
That
nobody
don't want
saying
you
that
to
to
say
their
nothing to
kids.
their kids.
Yeah,
Because you know why? A lot of that is because they don't say nothing.
yeah.
You're not gonna walk out here with your not gonna walk
But a lot
out
of
here with
times,
your
You
too,
kids.
see
I've
mine,
Yeah.
correct mine.
I was
I
just
don't
talking
have
to
a
somebody
problem.
about this too, though. Like if the village messed up, though, too, how
Yeah.
can you trust the village?
Yeah, that's true.
Because they always say it take a village to raise kids, but if you beefing with the village, if me and you into it, I can't tell your son nothing to me and you don't like each other.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's a lot of that here that
Yeah.
needs to be
A
fixed for
lot.
us to even work on.
So I'm gonna disagree just a little bit, and the only reason I say that is not just because I like
No, go
disagreeing
ahead.
with you,
You do.
not just because I like this. I said it,
Let's get
but I
it.
said it the right way.
But so,
But it was a different time that we were raised in, where even if your mom, we'll just use you because mom's was here, even if your mom didn't like somebody, if somebody in the street told you to do something right, she gonna get you and them. Why you ain't listen to an adult when they told you such? Why are you talking to my child? Because I don't want you dealing with.
even then, that's confusing though, bro.
Not to you, because she's not going to give it to you both at the same time. What's for you is for you, and what's for them is for them. And as you try to figure out what she got for them, it's supposed to be confusing for you.
So you beefing in a cool way, pretty much.
No, because her job at the end of the day, a parent's job at the end of the day, yeah, and you know this, I got to raise you to be an adult.
Oh God.
Right and wrong is teach you as much about the gray as I can, show you what to stand strong on and what to push away. That's the job at the end of the right. So hey, we in an ugly situation, right? Her job ain't to teach you where that person messed up because they told you the right. Regardless if they knew you was her child or not, they taught you the right. They was telling you the right. Her job ain't to chastise you her job is to make sure that you're listening, because that's teach you.
But on that angle,
And then sometimes it can go the other way too.
Well, that's different.
That's what I was gonna say.
I experienced this before with one of my kids. I can't remember who it was.
It probably was.
That they'll say something to your child because they don't like.
They don't, and that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
When you do that, I'm coming for
And
you.
that's what I was gonna say.
I am.
But that's what I was gonna
That's
say.
another life lesson.
I agree
And
with what you said.
and that's what the
disrespectful.
brokenness
Don't do that.
is
Don't do
at.
that.
Because I agree with what you're saying. It's just some people play that. I don't like her, so I'm gonna say something to her kids for
But
her
as
to
a
react.
child, your job is to follow. From her principle is you follow what the adult told you.
But kids can sense that.
I'm
Me
going
out.
to
It
tell
don't-
my mama. That's what I'm going to do.
So
Right.
you absolutely
Right.
have a
You
right to
ain't
do
got
that.
no
So
fear.
Just like your mama
But still
had
follow.
the right to say, did an adult tell you what to do? Was it the right thing? Why didn't you do that?
Right.
It's her job to do in front of you or not. That's her choice because she's the parent to go talk to that other person.
But do you think kids can sense when people don't like each other?
They
And,
do.
and if they
They can.
will that
They can.
deter them from listening to that adult?
Let's
it
ask the
depends. Hear
kid.
me out.
Yeah.
It de-
Oh, let's
It
ask the
does.
kid.
but it
Yes, sir.
depends on the
It does.
lessons
People that I know
instilled in the
Yeah.
child, right?
This is true.
Because if your parent allow you to get away with stuff, you get away with stuff. Man, my mama could not like any of y'all in this room, and she walk out and y'all walk in, and I was the child. All of y'all told me to do something different.
you better do something.
I'm doing all of it because when she come in, the first thing when she come in, she gonna see y'all. She don't like y'all. What you doing? Why you look like that? Well, he told me to do this, and I didn't do it because you don't like him. And she said, "Nah, I'm getting beat up for you. I'm getting beat up for you. I'm getting beat up for you." It's going down the list. And then when she
'Cause
done
you're
with
still
me,
supposed to abide
but that was what was
by-
instilled
for
with me.
sure, for sure.
When she done with me, now you go back there. I got them to deal with.
But
So-
you know when a person trying to be funny and when somebody trying to steer you to do the right thing, though.
Yes.
And a lot of times people be trying to be funny.
As an
because they
adult
don't
or as a
like-
child?
As an adult.
As an adult.
Just like
I
my
agree
cousin.
that.
Just
I
let me-
agree that.
Let me ask my
But
But we're
cousin.
talking about as a child.
So just as like if you know somebody don't like your mom, then you clearly seen them get into it at a game, right? So if they be like, Jay, you need to go do this, go pick up your equipment or go do something, you off top gonna look at them like, why'd you even?
Yeah.
Even though they're, you know what I'm saying, even though they're an adult and you still may do what they said, you gonna tell your mom like, that lady you was talking to today, she told me to. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So my question to you is, because I've been talking from the parent's perspective, right? So my question to you is, do it matter how his emotions are in that moment? It mattered that he did what was he supposed to do, right?
I mean,
respect was given.
Yeah.
He gonna go back to mom's and be like, yo, how come such and such told me to do such and such?
But I wouldn't say he was wrong if he didn't, because he seen their interaction.
Okay, so me and you fall out today, right? I see your daughter playing in the street.
Okay.
Yo, get out of the street. What are you doing? I know your father don't want you there.
Right.
That's something different.
That's different.
But it's
Because
the
of how
same
you
thing.
say it.
We fell out. She know we fell out.
I think it has a lot.
He
to
told
do
him to go put his equipment up. Why is it out there?
Right.
That's the same lesson.
You'll have some that, so that's a good way because you're protecting the child.
Protecting the
Right.
child,
But you'll
right.
see some that
just
they don't
won't
get
say-
along,
say
give a
something.
good
and they'll
example.
see the child, and then they look at or
Oh,
get to
because-
talking about them,
Oh,
or
they
they
just
just
I'll give you one.
petty on some
No, that's
stuff.
good.
I'll give
That's
you one.
different from what we
I'll
talking
give you one.
about.
I'll give you one. You shouldn't have your dreads like that. You should have them like something else.
oh yeah, they.
You know, they be acting funny like that. you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a statement.
So
that's a statement.
Even then,
Not
that's
telling
still-
him what to do.
But that's
Your
still.
dread's funny.
But you got to look at it. It's a child.
I see what you're
It's
saying.
part
I see
of
what you're saying.
nitpicking.
You get what I'm saying? There's a difference between somebody telling your
It
child
depends
what
on.
to
It
do.
depends on what's
Yes.
said.
But
'Cause
they
if
still
it's-
can, but they still can be
Completely.
trying to tell that child what to do because they know it's gonna get back to the parent that they got into.
Even if it's.
I
even
don't
if it's
mind.
safe.
Oh yeah,
I don't
but that
mind.
whole dread thing, that's
Yeah.
to get it. That's to get back
Yeah.
at mom's
But
or
even
grandma.
though-
But that's on him from the lessons he was taught to be like to say something disrespectful, not disrespectful. That's all upon the lessons you was taught.
But
Because as much as I'm playing with you now, and I truly have no problem with her at all. We cool. We just met her today.
We just talking,
Just
y'all.
doing it for the camera. But if
Doing
you
it for the
told
vibe.
me,
I ain't
if
gonna
you
do
was like, yo, I need you to go grab such and such and such and such, I'm not going, and I'm a grown adult. I'm probably older than you. I ain't gonna question. I'm gonna get up and do it. I may mess with you when I come back and ask. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's just, but again, that's what's
I don't know.
instilled in me in the
The
lessons.
time
in
we
me.
in now, a
It's
lot
just a
of
little
people just
different. Yeah, it's
way
a little
different.
They
Not
doing-
little,
But
a
you
lot
right,
of
though.
different.
You right, though. You right.
To
You
your
right.
son.
Because the world
Right.
just gonna
Right.
get worse. It's not
Right.
gonna
But
get
I
much
can't
better.
say
But
nothing
you
to
can't
theirs.
say that to theirs.
Now, how does
so
that
if I
work?
can't say
Yeah.
nothing to yours,
Don't say nothing to
Don't say
mine.
nothing.
And that's the battle. That's what I'm saying.
Don't say
That's the
nothing.
battle that we.
Bring it
'Cause-
disrespectful. I mean, respectful. We good. Disrespectful.
Or we say that to our kids in school. Like if a teacher get out of line with them, even though you may not agree, that's still your teacher.
Right.
So I get what you saying. and
Cause
that-
listen, check this out.
You
Because
feel how you feel, bro.
But check
But you
this.
still gotta respect the teacher
Right, at the end of
verbally.
the day.
and with your
But
actions.
check this one out.
Right.
It may be some people, some girls that have gotten into it with
Because of
my daughters and may see me and whisper some stuff and I catch it and they like disrespectful.
And guess who come
Well,
to clean it up?
It's like what I got to set that beef
Agree.
to the
Yeah, I
side.
agree.
And then the thing about it is the other person be having kids. How is you gonna raise your kids in
Seeing
a
that.
beef society?
saying that.
they
And
see
that's what I
Yeah.
mean.
See
A
that.
beef society.
Yeah,
So,
so that's why I say there's broken,
Yeah.
and we get exactly where you come, because the way I was
it's how it's
raised,
supposed to be.
the way Mary.